Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Amber Rose says men are haters. She says they're haters because they won't let women be great. They won't let women be 304'S. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
Why? Why is it disgusting? Because you're a hater. Men are haters that women make money and go get booked for $2,000 because they're pretty.
Oh.
No.
Don't hate the consumer.
Okay.
Am
I was still
wrong?
going.
But he's saying it from an observatory.
Yeah,
But you're
angle.
observing a making money because
All right, so
she's
you ready for
pretty
this?
and
Hold on. 'Cause
twerking.
Wait. Hold on.
Let
hold
them
on.
twerk and
Hold on.
make her money.
Check this out, though.
Nah, let her twerk.
Check this out. Look.
Am I
Look.
tripping?
Check this out.
Where's the
Now, what
Where's the
about
women?
when you did that? What about the girl when she did that, right?
So
and got the
what?
2,000, right? For 3 months, right?
So?
But then she was gonna get 10 million from this company, but then seen her do that shit and said, nah, it's over now.
Why is that your
What about that?
business? Why is that your business? Stay out of women's
because
business.
that's hurting. No.
Hurting who?
Herself.
It ain't you. Mind your
It's
business.
her
Society.
hurting herself, though.
But
you get it?
stop policing women's bodies.
No,
Spicy's an
think about
understatement.
that.
Stop.
It would. So
Listen
look,
to me.
it's not about no body.
No,
it's not about policing a
stop
body.
policing
You throwing
women's
these terms
bodies.
at me,
If she
and I
wants
don't
to
know all of them.
twerk
So
and
look,
make $2,000,
So
worry
would you
about
not? What if you
yourself.
giving her advice? What if you know she can make 10 million? She about to, right?
Man, ain't no she, man. What the
No,
fuck?
no, look,
cares?
no, look. All right, I got a question. If you knew a woman was gonna make 10 million 3 months from then, if
Who
she
the
did,
knows that? Who knows the future? A fortune teller?
Good point, Amber Rose. Listen, Amber Rose got a point here, right? Stop policing women's bodies. And people think that's what I do on this channel, but I don't. I don't. If you pay close attention, I do not do that. What I usually say is, you can go be a stripper. You can go do OnlyFans. And by the way, I think most men kind of share this sentiment, right? You can do anything you want. This is a free world. This is a free country. Go be a stripper, be a 304, be a single mother. You can be a 304 all through your 20s. You can let all the hot guys bust the cheeks. Go out here, live your crazy life. Please, please enjoy yourself. But what you can't do is then expect men to not look at you with disgust. And what you also can't do is complain about the fruits of the decisions you've made, right? The fruits of your labor, the 304 lifestyle that you've lived, and what that results in. You can't complain about that. You're just gonna have to drink that coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
But what do we see most of the times? Well, most of the times we see women who live the life, and then what happens? They complain about the decisions they've made. And I'll be just fine coming to an agreement about this whole topic, because this is a topic that's had over and over again. Men, stop policing women and telling women what they should do. Cool. That's a fair thing to ask. And yes, we can all agree to stop policing women if women will stop policing men's speech when it comes to their opinion on their lifestyle, right? As always, people had a lot to say about this particular video. Let's check out these comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here comes from a gentleman, and it says, I feel men should stop supporting women who twerk and put money into women who have morals, making efforts to improve society, and that would do a lot to change culture. Yeah, I mean, that's a good proposal. I don't know how realistic that is, because in order for men to stop simping over women, because that's what that is, then men would have to be strong. Men would have to stand for something. They would have to go against the powers that be, right? The media that encourages women to do all these things. And what happens whenever there's a strong male figure or a strong male voice? Well, he gets shut down. You can't pander to women, right? You can't be these beta males today who believe in partnerships and doing the right thing, and at the same time, you want to go against the female agenda. No, you're going to have to be a strong man, forced to be reckoned with, and have to be completely opposed to these modern day shenanigans. I think most men, what most men will be able to do is control their space, the women who they associate themselves with. Only give their time to women out here, like he said, who are morally upright. Only give their time to women out here who they respect, if that's what they want, right? But what happens when a man stands up and tries to build more strong men who are masculine, who say no to cat? That's how you build strong men. Teach men to say no to sex. That's what controls most weak men. Most men who agree with the female agenda or whatever modern day society wants for them, they're controlled by sex. Look at the guy in their relationship whose woman runs everything. She claims they're in a partnership. If he doesn't do what she says, now she's denying you the cheeks, right? They're controlled by it. They can't go without it. And the truth is, society are afraid of women who can't be controlled by sex, right? Who find pleasure in discipline, achieving things, putting the purpose before anything else. If you're not pandering, if you're not bowing down, then you are a problem. Look at the men who are being taken down. They will find stories about you. You guys know how it goes. Next comment from a woman reads, I think what he's saying is, why do you have to ruin yourself to make money? And the process of women making money this way that Amber Rose is describing, oftentimes they ruin themselves for the future. What you do now, there are consequences to be answered later on down the line. And all he's saying is, do you have to do that now and ruin your later on down the line? This is a very hard paragraph to read. 1,700 likes. Yeah, good point. Another person here says, yep, I agree. Men need to let a woman make her money and mind a damn business. Yeah, this commenter has a picture of a little girl, her daughter, it looks like, right? Actually covered it to protect the child, but you know, this is a mother over here who's supporting this. Go figure. Another comment here from another person says, a woman's sexuality is good when others enjoy it, but if she starts using it for her own gain, it becomes a problem. Next comment from another woman says, some women can't sit around and wait for an opportunity. It's called survival. And then a woman responded back to that woman and says, we live in a digital era. You create opportunities for yourself. Another person added and says, you are so right. And finally, the last comment says, it's called being lazy. Amber Rose actually left a comment on this post and says, I'm happy to say that Murder Mukez, I believe that says, has not used any derogatory labels towards women since this day. One man at a time. Keep fighting the good fight, ladies. Derogatory. What? Wasn't she the one calling women bees all up in that podcast? Come on, man. So Amber Rose is saying that she experienced some progress on that podcast and says the guy who was arguing with her hasn't called women any derogatory labels. Oh man. Next comment from another woman says, it's simply supply and demand. The man demands sexual content and the women make profit. Blame your brothers, not us, my guy. 600 likes. And then another person responded back to that woman and says, so basically meaning if men don't desire sexual content, these women will be broke. Yeah. Listen, guys, as always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.